Now, how far of a ride is that from where you guys live to here?
165 miles.
One way?
One way.
So that's a good 3 hours at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 6-hour round trip.
No, we came down, spent the night because we were prepared to go to court, and so we spent the night to make sure we were fresh this morning, and then we leave and we'll go back.
Well, we came down today because we had a court time and a court date, but unfortunately something came up and the court was redirected to another court. So right now we're still going back and waiting on them to call us and tell us that, you know, the courts are being reset.
You know, we don't want life, but we want some type of punishment for murdering our son.
Justice for Tito! Tito! Don't accept the plea! And we need time for Tito. We need time for everybody who's being killed. This is not going to keep going on. Our lives matter.
It's just showing that it's okay to do what she did later down the road, and potentially someone else is going to get killed and they're not going to go home to their family.
Her church tried to stop her from driving drunk. That she was at a church function with her peers, and they took her keys away from her. She got her keys back, then drove, then said, this is written down now, her first interview with the police was like, I saw him and could not avoid him. I hit him.
And most of all, we want the truth to be told. That's it. But once the truth come out, then you'll probably feel like we do. The truth needs to come out on what happened.
Because she admitted at first. Now the story's trying to change that maybe he wobbled into her way. There's no way to prove that by the way the vehicle was hit and Tito was hit. So, and she admitted to being drunk at the time and stuff. There's no one to speak for Tito but us. So we're doing the best we can to keep it in the news and keep the publicity on it that you can't murder someone in San Antonio and because of your age and because of COVID, get away with it.
Our lives matter. I'm somebody's daughter. You're somebody's son. You're somebody's mom. You're somebody's dad. People love us. People care about us. And you see that here.
There has to be accountability for any action, especially taking another person's life. You can't just, when you drive under the influence, it's illegal not because you're gonna hurt yourself, it's because you're gonna hurt somebody else. And you kill somebody else.
They don't feel safe. They shouldn't feel safe going out there with their family if people's gonna run over them and kill them. And let that be okay. Give them their 3 feet that they're authorized, you know, and they feel safe. You want the city to become bicyclists and everybody to have the freedom to do that. You've got to make them feel safe.
Not just for Tito, for everybody who's been killed. Cyclists that have been killed in Houston, everywhere. We need accountability, man. We're dying, we're dropping off. And this is our way of life. We shouldn't be penalized for biking, man. This is something that we love. We commute every day downtown or through the city. It's not fair. It's not fair to be cussed at and treated like we're nothing. Pedestrians are somebody. We're not the only people getting killed. There's ghost bikes all around San Antonio.
With 10 years probation, and they talking about, well, this will be a way we can get her if she messes up within the next case. You do it. She's 69 years old. What's the chances that she's going to go out and mess up now that she knows she has a record? That's not going to happen.
Yeah, you get more time in jail for stealing a freaking candy bar.
That's it.
Yeah,
They
smoking
do.
a joint on the street,
Yes,
you know?
But it's not fair for your own representative to tell you that there's no judge is going to sentence her to jail because of her age and because of COVID.
And because of a female.
So that means you tell me it's fair games for you to go out here and kill someone, but because of COVID you won't get to spend no time?
But damn, I mean it's harsh, and this lady, she needs to there needs to be some sort of justice.
We need people to know that it's not okay to kill us. Oh, it's okay. You killed somebody because you were on your phone or because you were too busy or you need to get to wherever you need to go to, it's not worth our lives. Hey, if you're a cyclist and you've almost been hit or you're in fear for your life, come out here and support. You might not know Tito. You might not know the doctor that was killed. You might not know the lady that was killed. You might not know the lady who was killed on the sidewalk, but we need bodies here because we need a difference.
He was just a guy you could go to talk to for anything, and you'd always see him on a bike or working in a bike shop, and anybody and everybody that had anything to do with a bike, he was somewhat involved in it. He just wanted to be the center of attention for the bike community and be a part of everybody's group, and that's how everyone got to know him. That's how I got to know him, just riding in different groups.
This is what we need to bring to the forefront. So we're doing this not for Tito, because it's not going to bring him back, but it's for the other people that are out here that are riding, that want to be safe, that feel like that they can go out here and be safe. If you're drinking, be responsible. That's all we're saying. You took a precious life and still doing it even after Tito died 2 years ago. Just a couple of weeks ago, this precious young lady ended up doing the same thing. And she was just out joyriding with her friends and family.
And she was on the curb.
Yeah, she was on the curb.
road.
Yes.
She done pulled up on the curb.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We have to bring the attention to the city. It's not going to be done by us. It's going to have to come from the top down. People are going to have to be constant about what they're doing out here.
Councilperson Manning put a letter forward to the judge.
Right.
We don't know whether that had anything to do with it or not, but at least it brought a little bit more attention that a council person had enough fortitude to stand up and say something's wrong. Let's look at this thing again. Let's get this person some jail time. It may not help, but it didn't hurt.
I just want justice for my son, and justice does not include a plea deal. She deserved to go to court and let the court decide if she had a right to kill my son. So we just need the truth. That's all I want to know is the truth. And if she don't deserve no jail time, then the truth is told, and then we'll accept that. But right now, I don't have enough truth to say that she deserved to walk with the plea deal.